Alright gang, we're going to wrap up the first hour tonight. While the ladies get a little bit of rest, there's going to be a tag team matchup between Showbiz and Tatiana facing Josie Rod and Lisa Rivera, Las Reinas Latinas.
Josie and Lisa go into this match undefeated, but Titania and Showbiz are going to be their roughest challenge yet. That streak could end here tonight.
This next tag team attraction is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, from West Hollywood, California, Tatiana, and from San Francisco, California, Showbiz.
The big bad golden goddess Tatiana, all 6'1" of her, and her grinning lackey Showbiz, her devoted disciple. They are a formidable tag team, and they could very well end the undefeated streak of Las Reinas here tonight, particularly if Tatiana's feeling especially ornery.
When isn't she feeling particularly ornery, Tex? She's always in a bad mood. Titania's always in a bad mood. I hate having to deal with either one of them in the office. It's a pain. Forget it.
And Tatiana is a former women's international champion, so she brings those credentials into this match along with her. Showbiz is creepy looking, ain't she? Oh, Tatiana. Big, bad, arrogant, super powerful. She's definitely going to present something of a challenge to Josie Rod and Lisa Rivera in this tag team matchup. While our tournament ladies, the remaining four going into the semifinals, get a little bit of rest, get a little bit checked out by the physicians, and make sure that everything's cool for round 2 of the tournament.
I've got a little psychic twinkle, guys, and it says Josie and Lisa might just get humbled in this one. I mean, nobody's good fortune holds out forever, right?
Their opponents, accompanied by Women's International Champion Angie Angel Gunz from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Josie Rod and Lisa Rivera, Las Reinas Latinas.
The current Women's International Champion Angie Angel Gunz, accompanied by her grandnieces Josie Rod and Lisa Rivera, Las Reinas Latinas, and their hot streak has been something special. Ever since they showed up, nobody's been able to get them. Nobody's been able to beat them. Oh, they are incredible too. Strong girls, very talented, and must be that Gunz family genetics we talked about earlier.
They got genetic talent, plus they've got what the kids today are calling Riz, short for charisma. Why the hell they shorten it, I got no idea, but hey, it's whatever. Bottom line is, Josie and Lisa, they're a big hit with the fans. Now, as far as this match goes, having Angie Angel Gunz, the Women's International Champion, at ringside, maybe it'll keep Titania and Showbiz honest, but I sincerely doubt it.
Ha! Only thing that could keep Tatiana and Showbiz honest is a damn jail cell. But when you break it down from nuts and bolts and all the statistics, it's a pretty even match. They're all about the same size. They're all pretty powerful. I really can't call a winner here, but I would love to see Josie and Lisa continue their undefeated streak. Well, tag team match, nice little change of pace. It'll be Tatiana and Josie Rod starting this one off. Well, let's see how long Las Reinas Latinas can hold out here. Willie Johnson rings the bell. Titania moves in, catches a right, catches another, catches a kick, catches a double shot to the midsection from Josie on the ropes. Josie Rod starts playing tug-of-war with her arm. Josie, with her hard right, spins Titania around, gets a hold of her and into an abdominal stretch, which ain't going to get a submission, but it certainly wear her out. There's a hip toss counter from Tatiana. The Golden Goddess taking advantage of Josie being down. Headbutt misses just by an inch. Josie quickly back up on her feet. Hard shot to the midsection. Another shot, another kick. She's got her up. Big time slam with a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, Just the one, says Willie Johnson. Josie Rod turns her over. Oh! Damn, what a shot. Right in the puss. Huh. Okay. Josie Rod all the way up on the top turnbuckle. Here we go. Diving elbow finds the mark. Tatiana catching quite a beating here at the hands of Josie Rod. Double axe handle across the back takes her down again. Josie steps out. Here comes Lisa. Lisa Rivera moves in. Titania motionless catches a stomp to the back. Lisa Circles around, gets a hold of her. Titania counters with a jawjacker, backs Lisa off. Spinning heel kick, takes her down to the mat. Lisa counters with a kick and starts going to work on Titania. Tatiana catching repeated slams of the arm. Oh man, Lisa Rivera talking trash to her too. Double boot stomp right to the midsection. Titania puts on the brakes, counters with a dragon screw. Back up on her feet, catches a kick to the head, winds up back down on the mat again, as Lisa Rivera just picks up exactly where she left off, like she bookmarked it. Lisa, all the way up on the top right turnbuckle. Here we go. Oh, driving knee right into the head of Tatiana. Hard right hand takes her down again. Lisa steps out. Here comes Josie as Titania rolls out to the floor at the feet of Angie Angel Gunz. Josie takes out Showbiz. Lisa turns her attention to Titania. Titania has her up, slams her down on the floor. The referee urging Titania to get back in the ring. She's a little bit too busy showboating to the front row. Oh, man. Josie follows her out. A chop, a right, another chop, goes behind. German suplex on Tatiana on the outside. Angie Angel Gunz moves in for a closer look. Back body drop to Josie from Titania. Titania rolls Josie Rod back inside the ring. Lisa Rivera tussles with her. Josie goes after Showbiz again as Titania rolls back in the ring, charges. Shoulder tackle takes her down from behind, unexpected. And now Titania beating the head of Josie Rod against the canvas. And there's a headbutt that does find the mark. Josie Rod counters with a kick, gets back up on her feet, goes after Showbiz again, but Showbiz quick with the counter this time. Titania gets back up to a standing position, gets a hold of Josie. She's got her up, and a spinning slam right there as Showbiz comes into the match for the first time on the tag. Gets a hold of Josie, sets her up for a pile driver and nails it. Oh, man. Up to right on her head. Showbiz with a little bit of showboating here, and here comes Lisa Rivera. Lisa catches the shot to the midsection. Showbiz gets the whip countered on her, catches a driving knee to the head. Lisa goes after Titania too. Drapes her over the top rope, clubbing right to Tatiana. Showbiz back in the ring. Lisa Rivera with a shot that takes down Showbiz. Titania laid out on the outside away from her corner. Lisa tags Showbiz with another couple of shots, gets her into a headlock punch. And down goes Showbiz as Josie Rod comes back in. Angie Angel Gunz just watching the show while her grandnieces take care of business. Josie with a rising knee to Showbiz takes her down the mat. Showbiz gathered up again, kick to the midsection from Josie Rod. She is setting up. Oh, man. Quick counter from Showbiz, and a clothesline takes Josie down to the mat. Josie Rod caught up by Showbiz, clubbing overhand right, takes her down. Showbiz gonna go for the cover here. One, but only just a one. Josie powering out of the pin, rolls to the outside. Showbiz follows to the outside. Josie drives a knee into the head of Showbiz, and down she goes like a chopped down tree. There's a stomp to the shoulder. Josie Rod taking full advantage of Showbiz here. Oh, man, rising knee right to the head of Showbiz. Josie gathers her up again. Gets a hold of her. Got her by the scruff of the neck. Rolls her back in the ring. Willie Johnson saying, come on, get back in here. As Tatiana is tagged in. And she looks mad. Moves in on Josie. Josie gets a hold of her. Lays her up against the ropes. Steps out and turns it over to Lisa Rivera. Lisa with a kick. Oh, man. Titania counters. Gets a hold of Lisa Rivera. Whips her to her team's corner. Tatiana drives the head of Lisa Rivera into the turnbuckle. Lisa counters with an elbow. And a clothesline. Takes down Titania. And here comes Showbiz on the tag. Showbiz catches another knee from Lisa Rivera. And a stomp to the leg. Titania catches the right from Lisa. Lisa taking them on both at the same time. Vertical suplex to Tatiana. Lisa Rivera returns to her business here with Showbiz. And an octopus stretch. A possible submission here. The referee checks that out. But Lisa releases... Oh, look at that. It wasn't a release of the hold. It was a drop toe hold from Showbiz. Well, now, Showbiz opens up with a couple of shots and a headbutt, taking Lisa down to the mat. Showbiz takes a rebound off the ropes and a diving headbutt to Lisa Rivera. Showbiz beats it to her corner, turns it over to the Golden Goddess Tatiana. Lisa Rivera locked up, but a delivery of elbows to the midsection for Titania. Lisa countered by Titania. Lisa gets a hold of Titania, catches another knee. Tatiana strangling her. Straight strangling her. Drops her to the canvas, goes for the cover. One, not even a one. Not even a one. Lisa Rivera still in action here, but Showbiz comes in on the tag. Showbiz takes her down with one arm. Lisa Rivera catches a right from Showbiz. Another, and down she goes again. There's a stomp to the back. Showbiz trying to turn the momentum around here. Lisa catches a shot to the back. And another. Lisa stuck in the corner as Tatiana comes in on the tag. She'd better snap out of it quick or she's going to be in trouble. Too late. Tatiana gouges the face of Lisa Rivera. Down she goes. A clubbing overhand right from the Golden Goddess and a headbutt. Takes her back down. She turns it back over to Showbiz. Well, Showbiz and Titania, an efficient team. They do tag early and tag often. Showbiz catching some raspberries from the folks here in Philly. There's a stomp to the back. Lisa Rivera gets her arm slammed to the mat. Showbiz with a shoulder claw to Lisa Rivera. And the momentum might be shifting here, but Lisa up to one knee here. Tags her with a shot to the gut, a throat chop. Gets a hold of Showbiz, whips her to the ropes. Lisa Rivera slams her face down, flapjack. Face first into the canvas. Lisa with the whip into her team's corner. Here comes Josie Rivera on the tag. Double team shot incoming. There it is. Josie Rod escorts Showbiz to the far right corner, head first into the turnbuckle. Drapes the leg over the middle rope and delivers a kick to the calf. Showbiz gets rounded up again. Josie quickly countered, catches the kick to the midsection from Showbiz. Showbiz locks up Josie, whips her to her team's corner. Showbiz takes her down to the mat, moves up to the middle rope, and here we go. Big crossbody off the middle rope, a driving knee into the back. Here's a cover. 1, 2. Again, another near fall in this ladies tag matchup. Showbiz takes herself all the way up to the top turnbuckle, but man, nobody won on that one. Josie countered but wound up getting hurt too. Gets a hold of Showbiz, has her up, vertical suplex to Showbiz. Josie Rod moves back in, slams the arm to the mat, stomp to the face to Showbiz. Josie urging her to stand up so she can knock her back down again. Leg scissor stomp. Turns her attention to Titania, tags her with the right, takes herself out onto the apron with Titania and slams her into the lip of the apron. Meanwhile, Lisa Rivera on the other side of the ring, dealing with Showbiz. Showbiz charges into Josie, gets a hold of her, has her up over the shoulder. Showbiz taking a little walk with Josie Rod toward the barricade, drops her head first onto the rib of the barricade, makes her way back inside the ring. Willie Johnson urging Josie to get back inside the ring, but Josie stopping to do a little bit of showboating for the fans in the front row. Lisa Rivera brought in by Showbiz the hard way. Showbiz with a clubbing overhand right to Lisa Rivera, follows up with a stomp to the back. Josie makes her way back inside the ring. Rising knee takes down Showbiz. Josie covers. 1, 2. Oh! Showbiz got that shoulder up forcefully. Titania back in the ring. Josie turns around, sees her. Inverted atomic drop to Titania. But Showbiz, with a spike thumb to the throat of Josie, quickly goes for the cover here. 1, 2. Barely just a 2. Showbiz returning to work on Josie Rod, delivers a couple of stomps. Tatiana not at her corner yet, but she just finally got there. There's a driving knee to the head of Josie as Titania is brought in on the tag. Tatiana stalking Josie Rod. This could be bad right here. Titania with yet another spiked thumb to the throat. Here's a cover and a hook of the leg, but Lisa Rivera breaks up the pin, saving the match for her team. Tatiana makes her way up to the middle rope. Misses with the diving headbutt. Josie gets out of the way just in time, gets a hold of Titania. And a hard right hand takes her down to the mat. Josie gathers her up again. Hard right spins Titania around into a Russian leg sweep. And now into a submission, stretching everything. Oh man, Showbiz breaking up that possible submission right there. As Josie Rod steps out, Lisa Rivera comes in. Tatiana on the outside. The referee starts the count. Lisa goes after Showbiz. A shoulder tackle puts her out on the floor. Josie Rod gets a hold of Titania, rolls her back inside the ring. Diving elbow from Lisa to Showbiz on the outside. And it's falling apart for Titania and Showbiz, I'll tell you that. Lisa makes her way back inside the ring. Gets a hold of Titania. Spinning neckbreaker. Lisa steps out. Josie steps in on the tag. Angie Angel Gunz looking pretty amped right now. Josie gets a hold of Titania. Hard whip to the far right corner. Charges. There's a clothesline and just pitches her back out center ring. Josie quickly going for a cover here. 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Las Reinas remain undefeated with a pinfall win over Titania and Showbiz.
The time was 14 minutes and 47 seconds. Your winners, Las Reinas Latinas.
You've got to be impressed with Las Reinas. They have not dropped a single match yet, and to beat Titania and Showbiz on their very first try, I guess it's that Gunz family genetics that hard at work.
And that puts a wrap on the first hour. More tournament and non-tournament matches when we come back.